welcome back. We are now in episode 36 of our Let's Roleplay KOTOR 2. In the previous episode, we explored Dantooine a bit. We went through a crystal cave in order to deal with the kin rats there, and we found the OP Maric crystal. Now we arrived at the ruins of the Jedi enclave with the authorization of the administrator, and we are proceeding to explore it. And let's just do that. I saw there was some people there. Yeah, that's it.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a Cathhound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want?
This name, Joran, I think I heard it before. I don't really remember when. I will now, not now, but after this conversation, check the log. Let's see. What's the problem?
I managed to get this sad lot of salvagers to work together. Then we get 2 rooms into the sub-level, and we get swarmed by Lagrex. And even then we fight our way out. But of course the only one that managed to grab the salvage is still in there. I don't even know why I bothered.
What can you tell me about Lagrex?
Nothing. Find out for yourself. I'm not interested in training the competition. Now, if you don't mind, we're going someplace you can't eavesdrop on us, and get down to our business.
What a lovely lady. Let's see. Relics of the past. Permission. Thief sketching. I think the guy mentioned Joran in this quest. Okay, let's see if we can find him. Then we'll see what to do. We can, of course, enter. Let's see. Darala says that the most valuable of the remaining salvage is in the lowest sublevel. This is the lady we found before. She told you that 2 salvagers died in the sublevel, and she'd like, yeah, we already read that. Okay, so here we are. Lagreck. Let's see.
I'm good to go.
Actually, Freya, please destroy the mines. There's a skeleton here. It's not one of the bodies the other guy wants. There shouldn't be skeletons after all. Okay, so let's try to deal with those Lagrex. Let's change our our lightsaber form, I meant. Let's see. Now I need Master Valor, Master Force Barrier, and let's use some Force Armor. And Inspire Powers. And let's go. See what we can do. Okay, we should be fine.
Ready? I hear you.
Hey, you were hiding, weren't you?
That's another one on me. That's another one on me.
Okay. There's still... I was gonna say there's still one more. But it's not just one apparently. Let's try some dead feet.
I hear you.
Insanity. Yeah, and now go for power attack. Maric, you continue what you're doing.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Okay, now we can try that field.
I hear you.
My Legrex! You've killed them. They're my pets.
Are you the thief that Suluru is complaining about?
I'm not a thief. People give to the Jedi in exchange for service. They were just giving.
Legrex are your pets? Your pets are killing people, you know?
They only attack the bad people. The salvagers, the thieves. This place is for Jedi. They aren't Jedi. They have to leave.
I sense you have a connection to the Force.
I'm a Padawan. And one day I will learn enough to be a Jedi.
How did the Padawan wind up here?
I was studying here when Darth Malak and the Sith came. I was outside the enclave when my master left me at the Mandalay estate. Shen protected me. But the Sith came asking questions. All the Mandalays died. But I hid. Even when the estate was burning, I hid. So I hide. I'm hiding until my master returns.
Okay, a Jedi survivor from Malak's attack on the enclave. I don't remember this person. Is she restored content? That or I have a really bad memory. These are difficult times. I was a Jedi once as well.
You were? I had no idea. You aren't anymore? Are there any Jedi left?
I lost my connection to the Force, but it's coming back.
Is that even possible? That's horrible. Are there any masters left to teach us?
Someone named Vrook came here not too long ago.
I remember him. I sent my Legrex to get him to leave, but he just made my pets stop. I was going to talk to him, but the mercenaries came for him. They never come down here. I was surprised and hid. There was a big fight. They said they were going to take him someplace. Let me try to remember. The Kinrath cave, yes, that's what they said.
Well, I was there and I didn't see any Vrook. About stealing.
I know that was wrong. I'll stop. I was just trying to get enough credits to eat. But I'll think of something else. Something that doesn't hurt anyone.
I'm a Jedi and could use any artifacts you've found.
I found some things. I don't know how to use them. Here, you can have them. I had a holocron, but it said terrible things. I threw it far away.
Probably a Sith holocron, made by our enemy.
They're a bad holocron? I thought it was a dead Jedi Master trying to help me. He sounded so reasonable.
They always do. But you need to listen to your master's lessons, not the holocron.
The holocron was more forceful the longer I learned. It frightened me.
Where is it now?
I threw it into the ruins. I went back to find it, but the salvager stole it. It was my only teacher.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I'll try to find a master to teach me. There have to be some left. I'm not going to use the Force until I find one. So much has gone wrong. Should I feel bad that I feel better? But I still need to find a master. The lessons I learned, I think I need to unlearn them.
Unfortunately, I have my own missions, and I can't help you more. But I wish you well. May the Force be with you.
And also with you. Thank you.
Okay, we got some experience and a short lightsaber. And there she is. Let's see. You found a thief. She's a former Padawan from the Jedi enclave. You convinced her to stop the thefts. The former Master KV, is it her name? Told you that she saw Master Vrook in the sublevel, but he was attacked by mercenaries. They said that they were taking him to the Kinrod cave. The cave is probably located somewhere in the Kunda Plains. Yeah, we already went there. And there was a little settlement with a cage and all that. And I'm sure that's where they are. Pure Rylith Power Cell. We will have to check that eventually at the workbench. So we apparently could just leave the enclave, but we won't, of course. We will explore all of this. It's locked. Okay. It doesn't make the sound of locked.
Easy.
A shield and some darts. Let's see. Okay. This is a dead end, apparently. All empty rooms. A little bit underwhelming. Okay, let's go this way. And we have to deal with more Legrex.
Yeah.
And inspire followers, and we are good to go. Hi.
I will try to this one fast. That's another one for me. Where'd you go?
Okay. This will be a fest of dealing with them. Let's just open the door with our lightsaber. Gerevick, of course. And you are done. Let's see. This was, I believe, a little shortcut. Let's see what would we find in the normal path.
That's another one for me.
Done. Okay, there's a room here that we escaped
Good to go.
or skipped. I mean, because we went through the shortcut. Let's try recover the mine. It's just one, so it's fine. If it were a lot, I would just explode them all. Let's just open the door.
Let's move out.
Let's continue using Mira to unlock stuff. Components. A shield. Force focusing visor and armor upgrade. Let's see. Force focusing visor. Charisma 1, Wisdom 4. Ours has defense bonus 1 and has some defenses. But still I think this one is better. Regenerate force points. Well, actually, what do we have in Kreia? Will +2. Let's use it on Kreia. It's not visible, so it's fine. I don't think Kreia could pull off using that visor if it were visible. Okay, let's see. A quick save and let's continue. There's a path here that goes into the next room. Nothing's here apparently. This place has less enemies than I remember. Salvager corpse, is this for the quest? Okay, that's Salvager. Let's see. You found the body of one of the Salvagers, Darala pigs. And Legrix, of course. So now we are hanging around with corpse, is that it? Let me just check something. Powers, Makashi. Attack modifier +3, only if target is using lightsaber, damage +3. Okay, this one. I will use this one. It's more balanced. Okay, with that said, let's use our usual stuff.
What is that?
And let's go for it.
That's another one for me. Fast. That's another one. That's another one for me.
Okay, done. Continuing, and let's just jump over there. No time to lose.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Okay, done. There should be more around here. And we just need our buffs again.
Ready?
Let's go.
That's another one for me.
Okay, now. Okay, we have some Legrix there, but before, let's just explore the mines.
Yeah.
Now we go in.
Watch that. That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
This one is inside. I don't know what this thing is, but yeah, it's inside this thing. Some power converter or something. Okay, let's see. There's a door. Can we open it? We can. But Mirror can, of course. Okay, she also can't open it.
Yes.
That was a mistake. Maric, let's go to the computer. Access work logs, why not? Power relay station terminal, work log. View the pending work log. Page 1 of 1. Task. I don't really know how they read this, but I will read it. 1046B. Head Technician Durgar Chester. I'm here investigating complaints of the storage room door sticking shut, like it is right now, following a recent mishap with a defective flaming protocol droid. My assistant Tarn will be on hand to open the door for me if I get stuck in the storage room. Let's see, view prior work logs. Connection failed, reason, main computer not responsive. Please verify that the main computer is active. Contact the head technician to resolve this issue. No, it's not active. Let's access... No, open storage room container. That's what I want. Failed. Please contact head technician. Let's overload the terminal. 5 seconds is enough. Because we have to get out of here, or else... Okay. Let's just see this datapad. This journal was found near the not clean skeleton of a salvager. The last entry is of interest. I made it farther into the enclave than any other salvager. I've discovered an untouched storage room. The computer in the power relay station should allow me to open the security door. Once I figured out, I'll sneak past the Legrecs that have made a nest there. I will leave them to reach. You think you would leave them to reach just by opening this door? Let's see if what's inside is that good. Absorption visor. It's the same you already have. What's this supposed to be? It looks like a little ship, but I'm sure it's not. Dart, a datapad head technician. This is the workpad of Durgard Chester, the late head technician of the Jedi Enclave. There is a personal note written here. It's been a couple weeks and no one has come for me. I mean. I can only assume the Enclave was destroyed topside and now I'm buried alive in here. Yeah. I've tried using the equipment in this storage room to hack, force, weld or blow the flaming security door open. But nothing I've tried works, and now I'm running out of food. So the poor fella got stuck in here after Maric's attack in the Enclave, and he apparently perished because he couldn't leave the room. Just standard stuff, nothing too fancy. If the other guy thought he would get rich with the content of this room, then I am probably millionaire. Kratos Row. It's another of that one which is restricted to the dark side, isn't it? Credo. Yeah. I have a lot of those, don't I? 3. Okay. We will continue then. Let's just open the door. If you can call this open it. Okay. Let's do our stuff again.
Yes.
Hi. Does Mira have any more powers? No, she doesn't.
What is that? That's another one for me.
So, next ones. Okay, there's a bit.
I hear you.
Let's see. Insanity.
Another one.
Let's try. You don't have kill. Affliction, why not?
Another one for me.
And a little bit of that field.
That's another one for me. That's another one. That's another one for me. That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Okay. They are rushing for the next one. A little bit stupid, but okay. Let's buff ourselves.
That's another one for me.
Let's use a little bit of force weight. Not too effective.
That's another.
Mira, you have to take care of yourself. Okay, go back in.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me. Focus. That's
Come
another
on, Mira. You have to be careful.
Fast.
They are possessed. They jump from one to another.
Fallen. Fallen. That's another one for me. Fallen.
Okay, thank you, ladies. Can we stop a little bit now? I appreciate the passion, but we have to be careful. Okay. Let's heal ourselves.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's see. We have this room. Which really doesn't have much. But a computer.
Ready?
Let's let Mira do her thing. Grenade. And another grenade, of course. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Computer panel. The computer terminal has some external damage, but everything else appears intact. Let's repair it. The computer is now functioning. Access work logs. Volume not found. Data corruption. Please contact the head technician. It's not possible. System commands. Okay, it's disconnected. Local camera control. Yeah, we can do nothing with it. No point in overloading it. I don't think there's anything to be gained. Okay, that's this door. There you are.
Your arrival is fortunate. I was just running out of food supplies and wondering what Gerevick meat would taste like.
Just before the talk, this guy can be a party member if we are playing a female. We get this guy instead of the Unmaiden. I personally prefer the Unmaiden. He's not bad, but she's stronger. He's a soldier that can be turned into consular, if I'm not mistaken. With that said, who are you?
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic and a self-styled disciple of knowledge. If I may ask, what brings you to these ruins?
Answer my questions first.
Very well. I shall assume you are here for the same reason I am, to find traces of the Jedi. I am not so guarded as you, which may or may not be a good thing, but my openness hasn't caused me trouble yet. Feel free to ask me whatever you wish.
Why are you here?
I was trapped in this room by Gerevick. I can handle one or two alone, but they came at me in a large group. I don't know why they are massing in the enclave. I'm concerned that they may have been drawn here by some disturbance.
Is that the only reason?
The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi enclave, and once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
Left? There's barely anything left here.
Much had been taken from the enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could.
What others?
Many artifacts were taken from the enclave, but these thefts, They had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
What holocrons are you talking about?
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why do you think that?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Jolie Bindo is a character, a party member from the previous game. Let's see. Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work. Something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
This conversation would be pretty interesting if this was one of the first planets we get. Because I already know the answers to the questions I'm asking, and he doesn't know. And I find it interesting that the game doesn't have an option to tell him, or like, well, I already know it's because of this and that. But it's interesting. The conversation is kind of an early game conversation, and it's useless late game. Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
Yeah, I think this is the recurring theme on this planet. The people, normal people, common people, can hardly distinguish between Sith and Jedi. For them, they're just oppressing people with a lightsaber. But Jedi have protected the galaxy for centuries. They seek peace, often through sacrifice.
Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Keldroma and Exar Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Maric. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy. And that is a frightening thing indeed.
Indeed. Do you personally hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things, and they are supposed to train students responsibly and well so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this.
What do you mean?
Many Jedi defy the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
I was one of those Jedi. I must accept part of that responsibility.
There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Maric. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
Revan and Maric would have received the same training as I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
I don't understand it all, but please give me your perspective.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Maric, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Maric. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions.
Interesting. So, of course, he doesn't know fully the events of the previous game, so he thinks the Jedi Council convinced Revan to help them. But it wasn't true. Revan's mind was damaged. And Bastila and the Jedi Council salvaged what they could and give him a new personality. And that's the main character of the previous game. Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order.
See, that sentence over there, that's one of the proof, and I'm making quotes, that Kreia is Arankai, or K, he called her K, because she says Revan sought her in order to know how to leave the Order. And here he says something like, Revan, how does it put it? I don't remember. Revan sought her his first master or something. And if that one is K, or then Kreia is indeed K. That's really interesting. In one of the previous episodes, I posted a video about that in the description. Let's see. Let's talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Well, we actually helped for those two things to happen. Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
Yeah, Beodur explained that to us. And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
And why is the Jedi Order important?
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role.
Agree. Let's talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
We are talking for a bit, and for all this time, you kinda look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
I'm not convinced, but okay. Let's leave it at that. Guess I'll be going now.
Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
The Sith are awake in the galaxy, and I'm going to need their help to stop them.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
Well, the Jedi have indeed rised to meet them. I'm here, am I not? But trust me on this, the Sith are out there. They have been hounding me since Paragus.
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khoon and Keldroma, and Revan and Maric, such subtleties have been rare. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Nice to meet you. An interesting conversation. If we had him in our party, we could talk more to him. But like this, I believe we can still talk to him in Kunda, but that's it. 3 dead mercenaries lay here, accompanied by signs of combat. Each of the mercenaries bear evidence that they were killed by a lightsaber. So, the Padawan we already saw, or Master Vrook killed them. Targeting visor, credits, and some datapad to Askul. No, actually it's Askul's orders. This datapad contains orders from Askul, the leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Vrook has wandered into the enclave alone. You will take a full squad and capture the Jedi alive. Bring him to our nook in the Kinrat cave to await transport to Nar Shaddaa. He will fetch a fine bounty. But we already knew that. Yeah, go capture a Master Jedi. That will turn out well for you. A little quick save, just so we don't lose the progress we made. Now, let's just explore the rest of this thing and get out of here. Let's see. Hi, our friends. Actually, you should use Inspire Followers. Not it. Inspire Followers. Now, you go for Master Valor and you go with Force Barrier.
Ready?
Okay, and let's do it. Okay. I'm sure there's more.
Ready?
Let's recover the mine. Okay, here we go to the main path, so let's explore the other path before. Droids. Some droid stuff. Let's see. Let's change it to Mira.
Easy.
Life support. More broken droid stuff. Some components. And I guess this is it. What's this? Droid Bay Terminal. Let's see work logs. Pending work. Task 1046A. Add Technician Durgar Chester, the same guy as before. I can't believe Zerka Corp released a new protocol droid model with so many flaws. The batch we ordered last month have all fried up from overheating. The Zerka rep said the droid was designed for temperature-controlled environment, of course it is, such as starships, but I don't buy it. The real problem is that the Sith cursed power cell of the new model runs too hot. And worse, the output modulator was installed right next to the cell, and is the first thing to get melted into slag when the cell overheats. Needless to say, without a functioning output modulator you could jostle the droid and it would pop like fireworks on the Republic Day. So, I'm working with the Zerker rep to get these defective droids replaced. In the meantime, I've powered down the new protocol droids so that they don't cause any more accidents. So, they explode, basically. Prior work logs. Restricted, and we can't do much more with this. Okay. Can I do anything with the droids? Do I want to repair the droid? Let's see. Engage droid with meet and greet. Okay. He just walks around and attacks stuff, is that it? I'm not using other droids, but that's interesting. A character who has more skills than combat prowess can probably sneak into this room and use droids to deal with the Ligrex. You are attacking the door. I'll open the door for you, friend. Just go, be happy. Where is he going? Yeah, he's going into the right way. The way we haven't explored yet. Let's see. There's a Gerevick there. Come on, droid. Don't do this to me. I thought you would fight the Gerevick. That's fine. We have to do it ourselves. Hello.
Ready?
You're not in a good position, Mira.
That's another one for you. Fallen. That's another one for me.
And it's done.
Good to go. Yes.
Okay, let's see. Nothing interesting to see here. And we are almost at the entrance. So let's just keep going a little more. Hi. Don't ignore me, please.
Let's see what you got. Fallen. That's another one for me.
We are done here. More Gerevick, of course. Let's just reapply our powers.
Ready?
And inspire followers. And go for it. That was weird, but I'll take it. Okay, a level up for Maric, but let's clean the area before we do that.
Ready?
Mine. Mira, please. Do your stuff. Okay, no more Gerevick here. Salvager corpse. You found a will on the salvager. The will states that all of his possessions are to be left to the other dead salvager you found. The Rala will no doubt be interested in getting her hands on the salvager's body and will. You can temper the will so that all of the salvager's possessions go to you. No, I won't do that. I don't really need these possessions. This datapad has the will of the dead salvager. It is badly misspelled and indicates that if he dies, his possessions should go to the other salvager that ventured into the sublevels with him. With that said, let's level up Maric. Awareness and Persuade. Let's see. Well, I can go for this one. There's nothing else I need. Yeah, generate vitality points will be the thing. Okay. And that's it. Now, let's go back to the main path and keep going from there.
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Lagrix are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
So, are you Joran?
Yes, yes I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Lagrek compost. Did you take care of him, stranger?
So this is the famous Joran. There are still some Lagrex around.
Please, take care of them. I can't stand much more of this. If you do manage to clear a path, please come back.
Okay. So I just have to complete the path and deal with all the Lagrex. Is that it?
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Done. And this should be the last one.
That's another one for
This is a council chamber. A seat for every Jedi Master. Ah, come on, I'm stuck. Okay. Let's just check it really quick. But I guess... there's people right there. And I don't think they are friendly. Let's activate our energy resistance for now.
Braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless.
The way you talk is annoying. I find it hilarious the droid passing by where he's doing his great threat speech. This is the guy we talked about with the militia and that we saw a little bit in the administrator building. Kunda. Yeah, Kunda. I don't remember his name, it starts with a G. But okay. I don't suppose you'd like to negotiate a peaceful resolution to the situation?
Negotiations are not possible. A deal has been made with anxious people. People you do not cross. And now, Jedi, we shall fight.
We will. Gerevick is his name. And it will not go on your favor.
Yeah.
Okay, why not using sorcery? So let's see. Force wave. Let Maric deal with him. Kreia, please go get the other ones. The same for you, Mira. I don't really think Maric needs help.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Oh, look who's on top.
Good to go. This shall not stop us for long.
Such a weakling. You talk big, but you can't fight. Zabrak heavy pistol. Some suit and another absorption visor. I guess those are popular. I have like 4 or 5 of them. Let's see. I don't want to leave. I want to go back to Joran first. I think I've dealt with all the Legrecs. Let's see if I can complete this quest.
Is that you?
Yeah, it is me. The Legrecs in this area are dead.
You must be fierce with a blaster then.
Something like that.
Give me a moment, I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Legrecs had me for sure.
Before you go, what were you doing down there?
It's all Tapelay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area has hardly been explored. We barely got in here. And then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, and nobody was watching for Legrecs. Then before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way, and they left me to die.
Why were you down here if it's that dangerous?
All the easy pickings have been picked. Now everything that's worth more than a glass of Juma juice is long gone. So this level is about the only place that's left. And as you might have noticed, it's very dangerous down here. Almost nobody's managed to get anything from down here. Not that it matters.
Almost nobody? Who's the almost?
There was a group that managed to get in and got one of the biggest hauls ever. Tapele said we could do that too, but they were a damn sight more organized than we were. And they've caused more problems dead than they ever did alive.
How did they die?
They were the first to really get anything from this damn level. They were so confident they went right back in. A bunch of us salvagers waited by the entrance. Only 2 of the 4 came back, and 1 died right away from his wounds. The other man was gonna be rich, but then he picked a fight with Gerevick. It wasn't much of a fight, and there was no one left. And that's the whole problem.
Yeah, this complements the stories we heard at Kunda. But I've dealt with Gerevick, so how can dead people cause problems?
Well, since every last one of them is dead, their find is sitting in the militia's headquarters. That's one of the biggest claims ever, and they won't give it to nobody. So people keep saying that they were owed by the dead salvagers, or that they're related. But Zeron isn't an idiot. The only thing he's gonna believe is a will. And after some try to pass less than authentic ones off on him, now he'll only take a will and their personal effects.
Yeah, and I could use the will to get the things for myself. Darala had me looking for their bodies to lay them to rest.
She was playing you for a fool.
Yeah, I know.
No doubt she'd like to find those bodies. That, plus a conveniently worded will, and she'd make a pile of credits.
That's fine, I don't really care. Her deceit won't gain her anything.
Probably not since you know the truth. Unless you're willing to make a fake will, though, the truth won't help. You look like the type of moron that'll just turn it into Zeron. That may be the right thing to do, but it don't make it the smart thing.
But that's probably what I will do. Leave quickly, before more of these beasts come.
You don't have to tell me that twice. If you want to talk to me, I'll be by the salvagers camp. I'm leaving before the Legrecs come back.
Okay, see ya. Okay, let's see, is anything interesting there? I'm sure that if it were, you already would have gotten it. So yeah, let's get out of here. This was the Jedi Enclave. It's interesting to see the differences between now and the previous game. Even in the previous game we didn't go to this area. This is a sub-level, but still we can see the building here is completely demolished. A difficult thing for Maric to see. Now, let's see what we can do about that wheel thing. Oh, look. There you are.
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Yeah, I probably should have. Hey,
Who is that? Oh, it's you. You go down into the sub-levels yet? Or did you suddenly develop some sense?
I'd like to talk to you about the dead salvagers.
It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open.
Joran told me the real reason you're looking for them.
I should flay him alive for helping an outsider. I figured it was worth a try. Those salvages are worth more dead than they ever were alive.
Your compassion is indeed touching.
I look after myself. It's the only way you can get by in this galaxy. Now get out of my sight.
Indeed. Okay, let's see. There's beasts there, cat hounds. Let's just fight them. And jump. Oops, not that. Master Flurry. And let's change you back into Nima. Okay, done.
That's another one for me.
Okay. And let's just keep going.
That's another one for me.
Just go for it.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
These guys have a lot of HP. Okay, let's continue. There's the same path that before, and here is the place we weren't yet. Hi.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me. Let's see what you got. Wow, some action. That's another one for me.
Okay, done. Enemies that have a lot of HP but nothing else are kind of boring to fight because they're just sponges. There's nothing else to it. Some Mandalorians. Let's see, can I change parties here? No, let's... Kreia goes out and Mandalore goes in. Because Mandalore was already here trying to convince them to join him, we just now arrived. Let's see. Okay, fine enough. Let's just level him up. Same skills. 4 feats. I don't really know what we want. Yeah, Master Dual Strike, why not? Okay. Skills. Let's give him a little bit more strength. and we can give him conditioning. Okay.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. Stay out of this. This is my fight.
Fair enough. So Maric is there, and so is Mira, but this is apparently Mandalore's fight. And we will, of course, respect that. Let's see. We want a strength implant. And let's try to finish this quickly. It won't be quick apparently. But I guess we will win. Mandalore hits like a drop. But he also gets hit a lot. Yeah, you stand no chance, you rookie.
No, Mandalore. We will follow you. Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
Yes, Mandalore.
Good job.
What's wrong?
And with that, Mandalore led the other Mandalorians away. And we have Korea back in our camp. Okay, so we have mercenaries here, and of course this is the leader. Hey.
You've wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blasters we need. If you're looking for work too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any more competition. Got it?
Huh, let's see. I'm not looking for work.
Then maybe we can get along just fine.
Do you know anything about a thief?
I know about the thief. The amount of noise the settlers have made over that thief, you'd think he stole their whole planet. Before you ask, I have no idea who the thief is. It's not one of us. If we wanted something that bad, we'd just take it.
I've heard you've been making trouble for the settlers.
What if we do? They're practically begging to be pushed around. You've seen them, right? They're weak.
And you are really strong. Their skill may not lie solely in warfare. This isn't a failing.
You sound like a flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. They're very quick to blame everyone but themselves for their problems. So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand. They should ante up and get back in the game. The administrator is different.
I kind of understand this point, but still, he's not really right. What do you think about Dantooine?
It's just another spaceport to me. We've been here too long for my tastes. And the settlers...
Then why not leave? Why did you choose Dantooine as your base?
We have to live somewhere. Something those settlers don't seem to understand. That flaming administrator and her cat hound Zeron can't keep their noses out of our business. There's a natural order to things that they just don't seem to get. They'll learn.
That sounds like a threat. What are you planning to do?
Just make sure these settlers know their place. The Republic isn't going to send a single trainee to help this planet.
You seem to kind of respect the administrator.
She's got spirit, but she seems to focus most of her effort on trying to get us off this planet. Terena has to learn that we aren't moving.
Can we talk about something else?
I have time to kill, and talking about Dantooine just irritates me.
Can you tell me more about the mercenaries?
Most of us are veterans of the Jedi Civil War. Some even fought in the Mandalorian Wars. A lot of soldiers have been looking for a place in the galaxy. The really skilled usually wind up here.
Who's your leader?
A Sentient by the name of Azkul. He was an elite trooper for Maric during the Jedi Civil War. He knows how to wage war.
Interesting. So, what do you do when you're between jobs?
We find ways to divert ourselves. A lot of us find odd jobs. There are many more mercs around than what you see on Dantooine. We're spread out.
Okay, I think I know everything I can. I'll be going now. Okay, let's just continue, and I believe this is the end of the path. And there's the path for the other side of Kunda. Let's see. Crash site, the Crystal Cave. Yeah, our next destination is the Crystal Cave. We need to find Master Rook, and he's supposed to be in there, according to, I don't remember her name, the Padawan from the Jedi Enclave. But that will be on the next episode. We will end this one for now. I hope you liked it. I hope to see you next, and bye for now.